In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use font profiles. Font profiles are a feature in the CompuCon system that would be beneficial to virtually anyone. A font profile allows you to save and recall specific text parameters that you use repetitively. For instance, let's click this text mode and let's type something simple in it and click OK. Now, let's say that we do this particular shape or whatever a lot. Like we're going to do this, a simple little arc that we're going to make for the back of a cap. I'm going to open up my embroidery settings and I'm going to set them to whatever parameters I would normally use for a cap back. Let's say my density is 3.75. I use a central underlay and no edge walk underlay and no fill underlay. I click apply and I'm going to open up the font profile selection. You can click on the right mouse and get that, or you can select the font profile icon from the top toolbar. I'm going to name this Cap Back. Now, a little trick that I could show you is if you do this a lot, you might want to name it One Cap Back, and you'll see why in a minute. Click Save, and then Close. We're just going to get rid of that and start a new design. And let's say that this is next week, whatever. Choose a different font. We're doing something else, let's say. And we have a job for a cap back. So I simply type, and we're going to say this is and I say, oh, I need to do this for a cap back. Instead of trying to recall what everything was that I did that with, I'm simply going to click select font, and you notice One Cap Back is now a font. Now you can see why I named it One. The font list is arranged alphabetically, so if you have something that you use a lot, you're going to want to name it One whatever or Two or whatever so that it's stacked at the top. That way you don't have to scroll down through the list to find your most common functions. Click One Cap Back and you'll notice that the system set the size, the font style, the correct frame, the embroidery settings, and the underlay. Everything that I wanted to do my cap back. All I have to do is stitch it. Now that's a lot easier than trying to remember it every time, isn't it? And that's how you use font profiles.